What you're pointing out is something a little bit more complicated, because in order to really repair, then one would make an argument that, sure, of course there are still problems, because what you have now on your hands is somebody who's more compliant, right?
Mhm.
That's what you have, is someone who's doing their best to behave in a certain way because Dr. R told them to, or their wife told them to. But typically what I've seen, because I've been doing this for many years, is patients do get to the point where they're like, this is good enough, and then they leave and they feel good.
Mhm.
But then 6 months later or a year later, they call me back and they come back because they say for some reason it didn't hold. And what I say is it was not yet well integrated. In other words, it didn't become part of their personality. It was like a behavioral change. So
Mhm.
of course it doesn't hold, and because there was nothing really, to your point, like that deeper, genuine work didn't go on. And it's interesting I use the word integration, because that's what really heals this for the long run, is integrating that more vulnerable side of Frank that I mentioned that he had to push away, that he did have a genuine moment, but you saw it quickly change to it was luck or self-hatred, like because he probably felt too vulnerable. But
Mhm.
that's the stuff we want to integrate, because we know that people with personality disorders have the fragmented sense of self. So we want to help them become more integrated. And
Mhm.
that's the longer work, unfortunately. That's the 6 months plus work to help them integrate this and finally get comfortable with being a little more vulnerable like that.
Yeah.